What is up, YouTube? InfectedXenon here, coming at you guys with a new video on part 2 of my Shadow Specters in-depth analysis. Thanks for the 20 likes, guys. I'm really sorry I delayed this video too long, but without further ado, here are 10 more cards that I will be going over. Shadow Specters. The list to the set, of course, will be in the description down below. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Chief Keef over here. Bandit Keith. Chief Keef, Bandit Keith, same person. They just predicted that Chief Keef would come onto the rap game scene, and they made Bandit Keith. So when the next card loads, you have to keep in mind my computer is slower than its hurdle. Yeah. Whenever the next card wants to load, you can load, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here, making impressions with my M&Ms. Oh, of course. We'll wait. Don't worry about that. My YuGiOh friends can wait. They love waiting, actually. It's one of their favorite hobbies. I checked on my YuGiOh analytics on YouTube, and they're like, oh, my subscribers do enjoy waiting as a professional hobby. So the first card is Battlin Boxer, Leverage Gardener, and this is like a level 3. I guess they're starting to make level 3 Battling Boxers, which I do not like. I think that's stupid. Like, come on. They're copying Fire Fist now with level 3 and 4 builds. This card is a level 3 warrior with 100 attack and 1400 defense. Its effect reads: during either player's turn, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, then target one Battling Boxer you control. Banish it into your next standby phase. The fuck? Why? Why would you even? Like, you're bad. I think I even reviewed this card last time, but I don't even remember, so if I did, my bad. But this card sucks. I just clicked 10 random links, not even gonna lie. Yeah, my Boomtime is disappointed on this card. I would not recommend running this card unless level 3 build has something good out of it, but at this point in time it does not. Then we're going to go on with Battlin Boxer, Rabbit Puncher. It's again another level 3 Battling Boxer. They only get level 3 support in the set. 800 attack, 1000 defense. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a defense position monster, destroy that monster. So it's like an Aaron effect, if I remember. That's the Lightsworn, the Lightsworn monster. I don't remember if that's the exact name of it, but I think it's an Aaron, some shit like that. Like, who cares, like, the exact name? You guys get what I'm trying to say. Pretty much you can attack its enemies and automatically destroy it, so that's pretty sick. That's all this card does. It also looks pretty cool, if you ask me. It's like some, guy who has, like, mad muscles, and then he's like, oh, you know what'd be funny? If I put a duck face on, and then he takes pictures of that and posts them on Facebook, Instagram, and all the thirsty ass guys like the pictures. So Rabbit Puncher, he knows how to play boxing, or how to box, more like that. And Esperoba on the side is just like, damn girl, don't play buttons in my mouth. Next card, Number Overlay Boost. It's a normal trap card, right? Its effect reads: target one number XYZ monster you control that has no XYZ materials. Good thing they put number, I'll tell you why. Attach 2 monsters from your hand to that monster as XYZ materials. E-Dragon. E-Dragons. Yeah. E-Dragons. Whoa. E-Dragons. Yeah. Alright, I'm not really a rapper, but, I try. So, pretty much, end phase. You have a big eye on board, no materials. Super Rejuvenation, draw 8 cards. You have a phase down Number Overlay Booster. You activate it. Instead of sending the 2 big dragons that you would send to the graveyard because you have too many cards in your hand off Super Rejuve, you can attach it to number 11 Big Eye. You can also do this to Lucky Straight, anything that you play, any dragons, or any deck really, but like, I just wanted to give you that point because after the Super Rejuvenation play, it'd be so busted, really. But like, still, it's not that great if you ask me, but it's decent, I guess. YuGi looks pretty serious in this picture, in that video type thing. The next card is, of course, Grisal Gal. Who comes up with these names, really? I'm sorry. I'm a busy person. I have like 1 text message throughout the video. Okay, if you control a tribute, ritual, and or fusion summon monster, neither player can synchro or XYZ summon. Also, the effects of all XYZ materials and synchro monsters currently on the field are negated, and they cannot attack. These effects are applied until the end phase of your opponent's next turn. This card is amazing. You can use it in Monarchs, you can use it in ritual deck, like Gishki's Relinquished. You can use this in Heroes, Gem Knights kind of stuff, you know, that kind of thing, you know, just, I don't know, like all decks that revolve around tributes, rituals, or fusions. You can negate Drago Sacks, you can negate Synchros, like, it's pretty interesting tech choice, I'm not even gonna lie with you guys. I would definitely play 1 to 2 of these in any deck that I really run that revolves around these 3 aspects of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know why I said Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that, but. I'm just waiting for the next card to load. Vampire Shift, and the artwork is pretty boss. Actually, I think the Vampire artwork has Vampire archetype has really good artwork. It's a normal trap card. If your field spell card zone is unused and the only face of monsters you control are zombie type, activate 1 Vampire Empire from your deck, which I'll talk about next. Then you can special summon 1 Dark Vampire monster from your graveyard in face of defense position. You can only activate 1 Vampire Shift per turn, because you can activate 2. You can activate 2 per turn, because obviously if you activate the first one, you definitely would have a Vampire Empire, which is a field zone on the field. So it's kind of stupid, really, that its own effect contradicts itself. Because if you see what I'm trying to say here, look, when you activate this card, you activate a Vampire Empire, which is a field card zone, which is a field card spell, right? And then you activate it on the field, and then you special summon a Dark Vampire. So if you would activate another one, the Vampire Empire would already be on the field. So this is Vampire Empire, again with the sexy artwork. It looks like the medieval times, or medieval, I don't even know. Medieval times. Artwork looks pretty solid, I'm not even gonna lie with you. I actually do really like the artwork, but that's just me. I like simple artwork like this. It's pretty simple artwork if you ask me, but it's pretty cool, you know, compared to that Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Karibo type shit, you know. This is pretty cool. It kind of looks more realistic, kind of like Magic. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Really has been getting kind of like that with Vampire, what's the other one? Noble Knights have really sexy artwork too, so I kind of like that artwork better than the, you know, original kind of shit, you know, but that's just me. Zombie type monsters gain 500 attack during damage calculation only, so, you know, pretty much you get a small clue every fucking time. Once per turn, when a card is sent from wait, I just want to make a quick note. The damage calculation only kind of matters because, you know, like let's say Black Ship of Corn and Black Ship of Corn, like for example, Zombie Master would be like what 2300 under decalc, but you can Black Ship of Corn him because it's not doing damage calc. But then again, once per turn, when a card is sent from your opponent's deck to the graveyard, target 1 card on the field, send 1 Dark Vampire monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy that target. It's not bad at all. If you play at least like 20 vampires, you're just set for life, really. And then it also starts feeding. If they destroy this, you can Vampire Shift and special summon 1 of the Dark Vampire monsters you send from your hand or deck to the graveyard and special summon it in face of defense position when Vampire Shift finally does resolve. That kind of stuff. It's actually pretty cool. Like, I don't know, I think that you would play 2 to 3 of this in your deck. I would play at least, because I'm a really fan of field cards, because field cards are cool, you know, they just add a cool aspect to the playing board. The next card is Gaga tag. I have stutter problems, bro. And you see Gaga Magician Girl. Quick note I did want to make before I started this video, this card is written lower in the anime. It was never shown fully or directly. The lore listed here is a reconstruction based on how it was used and may not be accurate or complete. So keep that in mind. So all Gaga monsters you control currently gain 500 attack for each Gaga monster you currently control. That's fucking busted. Until your next time by phase. You can only activate 1 Gaga attack per turn. Let's say you control 1 Gaga Magician, 1 Gaga Magician Girl. They each gain 1,000 because it's 500 for each Gaga monster. So they gain 1,000. Gaga Cowboy, in this case, if they add all 3, they would all gain 1,500 attack. Gaga Cowboy would be 3,000, and he could, let's say, lower Blackluster Soldier's Envoy of the beginning attack to 2,000 and gain, to 2,500, and he would gain 1,000, therefore being 4,000 and hitting for 1,500. It's not bad. I mean, I doesn't say being played. If it was a quick play, it'd also be a lot better because you can activate it on their turn. But of course, Yu-Gi-Oh! YuGiOh is YuGiOh. So when the next card decides to load, and it finally loaded, yay! Okay, this name is a mouthful. And it's also the strongest level 8, pure level 8. I guess, yeah, the purest level 8, that's what I read. Soul Eating, Divine Dragon, Drain Dragon. Why? Like, why does this need to have such a long name? Like, just look at that D-Mock right there. Like, D-Mock is like, are you fucking kidding me? Type shit. So, if this shit would... Oh my god, my computer. You guys really need to click an ad and support the new computer fund by InfectedXenon. Like, if you're even watching it at this point. Cannot be normal summoned set. This card must be special summoned by the effect of a dragon type X-Seed material you control. You cannot special summon by other ways. When this card is special summoned, if your life points are lower than your opponent's, you gain attack points equal to the difference between both players' life points. Your opponent takes no battle damage from battles involving this card this turn. This card cannot attack your opponent directly. This card is not bad. It's not amazing. Okay, the only ways you can really special summon it at this given time or point is Ethereal Dragon, which I'll discuss next episode, and Queen Dragoon Jin. So, yeah. It's not bad, though. I mean, you can special summon off a tomb, and he can still gain life points equal to the difference, so he could still be a pretty buff card, but he can't attack your opponent directly, which sucks. Finally, the next card loads. Okay, Arm Dragon, Divine Dragon, Protect Dragon. So many dragons. Or it's Arm Divine Dragon, Protect Dragon, but I read too many dragons the first time. Face up equip cards you control cannot be destroyed by card effect. This card gains 800 attack for each equip card equipped to it. If there was an easier way to bring him out, he would be pretty nasty in Noble Knights. He'd also be pretty good in Benkai OTK. But therefore, there's no easy way of summoning it at this given point or time, I guess, with Queen Dragoon Jin. But realistically, why would you play that in Noble Knights when you don't really have that much free time, free space, I'm sorry, in your extra deck? So, I don't know. This artwork is pretty cool, I guess. My boobin time. And next card. And I opened a new tab, so you guys thought that waiting before was bad? Wait till you see this. I clicked a new tab and it's gonna be like 42.5 minutes before I get to go to the last card I want to talk about. So yeah, I'm sorry for this way, guys. Exactly. So yeah. There's a new tab. Hopefully you guys don't see my most viewed pages, so you guys won't be disappointed. Chololo. Jeez. Okay, finally, yay! Vampire, sorcerer, zombie effect. Level 4, 1500 split. If this card is sent to the graveyard by if the card is sent back to the graveyard by an opponent's card, either by battle or by card effect, you can add one dark vampire monster or one vampire spell trap card. Spell trap card from your deck to your hand during your main phase. You can scroll up. You can banish this card from your graveyard. You can normally summon one dark vampire monster this turn without tributing. It's pretty decent, not gonna lie. It does give you ways to go into rank 4s with zombie empire. Vampire Empire. It's definitely a solid 2K. So, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about all the cards I mentioned today? Make sure to leave it in the comment section below. If this video reaches 20 likes, I'll do a part 3 of my in-depth analysis. And you guys seem to enjoy this video, so I'm sure you guys want to see that. So make sure to like this video. Make sure to comment. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to click an ad and all that good stuff. So I really appreciate you guys for watching this. InfectedXenon, signing out. Peace, guys.